right, so Pokemon Presents has ended, and nothing for Pocket was announced for some reason, which I wonder what the hell happened. I don't know if it was scrapped or whatever went on. They didn't announce anything, which is the first time ever, I guess, a game has been excluded like that from Presents. Because again, Pocket was there last Presents. They revealed Triumphant Light. They were also there 1 year ago during Presents when it was their release time, and was also there before that too when it was their release time. So they were in Presents plenty of times before. I don't know why they weren't this time, but all of a sudden on the Italian channel for Pocket, they announced something, which I went to go and check. So I don't know if this is 100% real. We'll find out together. But I went checking. They don't have anything listed right now. Nothing has gone live for them, but it looks like it's been put up and taken down because people are checking this trailer, and it looks so real. It's almost impossible to be fake. It's almost impossible because of how legit it looks. I'll try when I edit this zoom in all the way for you guys. So how I'm viewing it is far out. It's like far out. That's a crazy way to say it, but it's zoomed out. When I edit the video, I'll zoom in all the way for you. So we're seeing a very low quality version of this. Only a few people have a recording. So pretty much here's what it looks like. It starts off with this, loads straight into it. It's very hard for someone to make this much and fake it that well. Again, I have seen thousands of fake renditions, and this looks so freaking real. So Ho-Oh EX over here. It also looks like you have the card. We'll translate this. It's again all in Italian, so I'm sorry, obviously speaking. Lugia, great. Lugia over here, which is pretty cool. So first off, if this is legit, how long I've been saying Johto? I started the Johto comment at the start when we actually got evolutions, right? Because I did know that we were gonna get Johto due to the leak that was occurring, and it was correct. So do I get brownie points? I've been saying Johto since when? But if I'm wrong, then don't give me brownie points. We'll see, right? But where it stands is, it would be funny if I am correct there. But because again, we had that leak, it can always sort of give us an idea, and that's kind of how we base things off of that. So where it stands is, we see Pichu, we see Clefable over there, we see Gyarados, and we see Espeon and Umbreon. Oh my god, okay. And then we see 4 trainers over here. We see Ho-Oh, we see Lugia, and then boom. Again, it's very, very hard to fake this much. Like, yes, I understand people saying, like, this is 100% fake. I can understand that. It's hard to fake this much. There's a limit of how much people can fake. I think that they've already cracked that limit. So over here, new expansion leak. People are quick. They've already posted this over here to Reddit. Italian intern is one of us. They can't believe they ignored the direct. Nintendo doesn't announce the new set during direct. Leakers final, do it myself. I do believe, yeah, currently no one's really calling it fake. It looks way too legit. The entire Pokecore that has leaks and everything, they're just sitting there and saying that this has to be real because they've been breaking it down. Nothing looks off, no spell errors, nothing. It's very, very hard to fake this, but I'm curious on what you think. I'm curious if you think that this is not real, but we'll translate everything now, just so you know. So there's obviously 2 packs. One's Ho-Oh, one's that. So Johto is confirmed, which again, I've been saying for how long? Whoever's been here since Evolutions, right? You've known the comment that I told you to comment down below with your Johto for the giveaway. We've been doing that for how long? So 150 HP fire. It looks like it translates to Phoenix Turbo, 80 damage. It says take a fire energy and a grass energy and a lightning energy from your energy zone and attach that to any of your benched Pokemon in any single way you like. So that's Ho-Oh, which is actually a kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool. And then Lugia over here, 150 normal. Has 3 energies attached to it. It does 180 damage, though. It has a fire, a water, and a lightning. And it says, if I can translate this. Let me translate again, because it's not exactly working. So it says remove a fire energy, a water energy, and a lightning energy from this Pokemon. It looks like that's what that says. So you have Ho-Oh that attaches it. You have Lugia that destroys it or removes it. Remove an energy. Yeah, so remove a fire energy, a water energy, and a lightning energy from this Pokemon. That seemingly is what that does. But it does 180 damage. Okay. Next up over here, let's keep going. You then see both of them moving around. You see this over here. It pops the pack. And then, boom, it shows us Cyndaquil, and it shows us Totodile and Chikorita. For a second there, it was 60 HP. 60 HP, 60 HP. Looks like they all do a similar amount of damage, like 20, 30, 30, something like that. When you zoom in, you'll see more of it, but for me, currently I can't see too much of it. And then it flops over here to Pichu at 30 HP. This one says, so this card says, let me translate this. Take a random Pokemon from your deck and put it in your hand. Take a random Pokemon from your deck and put it in your hand. That's it. And then over there, Cleffa, 30 damage, Pichu, 30 damage. I don't think I can translate Pichu. There's no way that translates. That is so low quality. I can try. This is a bit of a better one. To all the Italian viewers that here, you guys are going to be having a good time with this. I really can't translate that one. It's way too low quality. Over here, we get to see Shiny Gyarados, which is there. Kind of cool, 130. And then we get to see now... Okay, so pretty much for Umbreon and Espeon, we actually do have a bit of an answer. So for Umbreon, it says Ability Shadowy Heal. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may switch one of your opponent's damaged benched Pokemon with any of their with their active Pokemon, pretty much. That's what Umbreon has. You see the HP, you also see the damage over there, 2 energy, 80 damage. You then also have now Espeon, 2 energy, 80 damage. The ability is Shadowy Heal. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active position, you may switch one of your opponent's... I read that at the same time. My bad. Espeon ability reads... I'm sorry, I was translating this the wrong way. Psychic Healing. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. There you go. That seemingly is what it says. Okay. Again, it's very poorly translated, so please bear with me. Over here, so if you're wondering for Gyarados was Furious Lunge. You may discard any number of Dragon-type Pokemon from your bench. This attack does 40 more damage for each bench Pokemon you discarded in this way. So that's there as well. You also have, let me see. So these abilities I can't really translate, sadly. And then over here, just I think it shows the ending and everything associated. So that's where it currently stands. But yeah, let me know what you think. So far, that's all the translations we can kind of get. Everything is, again, pretty low quality. Again, I'm wondering if you think some of this is real here. If anybody gets any translations down below, please comment it. It does help out, and it will help us sort of give us an idea, potentially, at what they're sort of going for. Yeah. As of now, though, we don't even know if it's 100% legit. We're still having to see if this is legit and everything. When you try to translate, yeah, I'm trying to see if anybody else has translated any of these other cards. No one kind of has translated any of the cards there, which that's what's going to happen again. It's very, very blurry, very, very low quality. Yeah. So let me know what you think. As of now, that's where it stands. Do you think this set leak is real? Do you think this set leak is fake? For now, everyone's saying it looks real, and it does. It looks 100% legit. It looks 1 billion% legit. That's the issue. So, Ho-Oh over here, Lugia over here. Yeah, so a lot of people aren't getting the other information. That's what I'm trying to say. It's kind of hard to see the rest of it. Shiny Umbreon ability Shadow Tag once during your turn, active Pokemon, yep. Shiny Gyarados, you may discard any number of Pokemon from your bench. This attack does 40 more damage for each benched Pokemon that way. So they don't say Dragon Pokemon here. And then Espeon ability, heal 20 damage, so we talked about that as well. So that's similar to what we had. And these are the same ones, and then it's the same as Cyrus if it's in the active. Ho-Oh takes 1, fire that from that, and lets you assign it to the basic Pokemon on your bench. Lugia discards that after each attack. Alright, let me know what you think. That's where it currently stands. New expansion leak. Do you think it's fake? Do you think it's real? Let me know down below. That's simply all I got for you as of right now.